Hey guys, Moxxi here. We're going to look at the guitar solo number 1 for No Secrets by the Angels. There's a lot of guitar covers and solos on YouTube, but there's no actual tutorials for this solo, and you're not going to find any tab for it either. So, out of the kindness of my dumb old heart, if you look down in the more info, you'll see a PDF of the tab I wrote for this solo number 1. And you just go there, grab the link, take the link, grab the PDF. There's no sign up, no nonsense. I'm not going to email you for the rest of your life. Just go grab it. If you want to meet me back here, and we'll go through this. If not, take the tab and go for it. So let's get started. So this tab is this solo is all in standard tuning, so you don't have to do any fancy tuning. And the one thing that you're going to need is for the very last lick of the song is at least a 22 fret guitar. If you don't have a 22 fret guitar, don't panic. I'll show you how to get away with the lick on a 21 fret guitar. So let's start. So I'm not going to play the song. You grab the song and listen to it. Otherwise, I'm going to get a copyright ding, and I don't need that. So here we go. 14 bits, starting with this solo. If you look at the tab, I've tabbed it according to riffs, not bar lines, like not 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bar line 1, 2, 3, 4. It's by riffs to make it easier for you guys to learn. So let's start with a 14 bend. That's our third string, our G string, on our 14th fret right here. So here we go. We're going to bend that up. Put some vibrato on it. You'll see in the tab there's some little vibrato there. So doing a 14 bend and then a 14 bend release. That's our first lick. If you can't do bends very well, you can for the most part of this solo, you can get away with slides if you're not very good at bending. So these are all full bends. So if you're at 14, if you can't do that bend, slide to the 16. 2 frets over. And that's your note if you want to test your bend. Adding vibrato is a whole other lesson, so if you can't do the vibrato, just let it hang at that bend. And then we're doing a 14 bend again, releasing back. Here's our 14, 12, 11, 12, 10 on our 4th string D. Then we have a slide on our 4th string, 9, 7, 9. And then a 7 on our 5th string. Now you can also play that 7 at the 12th fret. That's an E. It's up to you. Then we move on to our next lick. 15 bend on our B string. Same deal, full bend. And you put some vibrato on there. If you can't do the bend, do a slide from the 15 to the 17. Wiggle your finger around, you get a little vibrato. If not, you'll work at it. So here's our bend. Doing it again. Then a release. 13, 12, 13, 12. I'll play that. Now you're immediately going to go into the next lick. And this is what I hear. I haven't seen anyone actually do this on YouTube. But after that lick, sorry, my fault. We have a slide from the 12 to the 14, 12, 3rd string, 14 again on the 4th string, 14 underneath on the 3rd, back to 14 on the 4th string, ending with 12 on the 3rd, sounding like this. One more time. That should take care of that. Then we're sliding from our 12 to our 15. And if you get from 12, it's fine. It could be 13. But do it from your 12. I don't think I indicated that in the tab, but slide from your 12 to your 15. Okay, and then we're going back to the 12. Okay, so here it is in its entirety. And then we're doing a bend at our 17th fret. So let me play that lick for you again. Okay, one more time. Then a bend, 17. Sorry, I kind of muted that one. Or you can slide from 17 to 19. That's not indicated in the tab, so the tab has our bends. Then we're doing another 17 bend, back to 17, so 17 bend again, release to 17. 15, 14, 15, 15 on our B. My mistake. Over to our 12 on our E string. So we're gonna, and that's 12, 12, second string, 13, 13. So it goes like this. Now we have a little run, and it's starting on our 13 again, right where we were on our second string, our B string. So 13, 12, third string, 14, 12, 12, 11, 14 on our fourth string, 12 on our fourth string, and 12 on our third string. So it sounds like this. One more time. Do a little vibrato there. I have it written. Now we have this run, and this is one of the fastest runs in the song. This is a G major scale. We're actually starting on our G note, third string. G. There's your octave. So we're going, this is it slowly. 12, 14. Second string, 12, 13. 15, 12 on our first string, 14, 15. And then we're doing a 15 bend. But that is a G major scale. Let me play it slowly. That's how it's going to be. You're going to practice that one. Probably going to want to do some hammer-ons there, obviously. Okay, so to get that quick, you just practice that. It's a good thing anyway. Don't do that, though. And then we're doing a bend. Again, 15 bend. You can slide it too, 15 to 17. Now this is where the 22 fret guitar comes in handy. You're going to go all the way up to your 22nd fret. If you're playing a non-American Strat, you're going to have 21 frets. So here's for those who have 22 and up. Okay, you're going to bend that 22, release it, back to 22, to your 20, to your 19, back to your 20 on your first string, and then up to your B string 20. That's the end of that lick. Now, that's just kind of an octave, that is exactly an octave from some of those other licks, the other lick. So if you're playing on a 21 fret guitar, you're going to still end that lick with your little, okay, you're doing your slow or your bend, right? 15, 15. Then you're just going to go up to your 15 on your second string and bend that out like this. Okay, so you got your 15. Now, this would end a little bit differently, but you can actually hit those last two notes on your 20th fret still. So you're going to go like this. Up to your 20, okay? And then 20. So even if you don't have that highest lick, at least you got those last two. So hopefully that really helps. I'm going to do another guitar, the second guitar solo. Got all those riffs ready for you in a PDF to go with that. And for anyone who cares, just to give you a little breakdown on what we've got here in terms of sound, we're using an American Strat, which is the humbucker and single coil. And you probably see that in the background. Fender Blues Junior. Use it live. Use it for everything. It's a great sounding app. If you're playing smaller clubs, if you're playing bigger clubs, you might need something a little bigger, but you know, for a couple of hundred people or whatever, you should be fine. And pedal-wise, I'm using a TC Electronic hypergravity compressor and a Wampler Sovereign distortion pedal, which is a awesome little pedal. And my little digital delay, or I guess they call it an analog, but I think it's a digital anyway, is a Yellowfall Donner delay pedal. Really cheap Chinese pedals, but they're great. They're knockoffs, but they're pretty great. And for this sound, you know, for any of this, got the reverb kind of cranked up a little bit to give us a little more sustain as well, just to kind of let those notes hang and some of those kind of get that nice vibrato going with that reverb. So if you like it, please thumb up, please subscribe. I'll be doing more of this. This channel is everything. It's got guitar, drums, cartoons, video game stuff. It's definitely a jack of all, master of none, right? So hope you enjoy it, and drop me a note in the comments if you have any changes. Thanks.